okay? That's it. And then when I come back, we see what we can do.
Hey guys, removing a brake light, not a big deal. do you mean by that, Peter? Oh yeah, yep, that hidden meth stash. That's what I'm trying to do. Yep. I see we have all the positive, nice people in today. How are you guys doing? Obviously not too good if you want to try to be shitty with me, but I'm so used to you guys, it doesn't fucking matter no more. Oh, thank you, Jacob. See, there's nice people out there. So break a nail. They're getting ready. Maybe you just paid for me to get them redone because they're on the way out, skis. Thank you, sweetheart. How you doing? It is really crazy how the Mercedes brake lights work. Working as always. Let me show you guys. So everything is done through metal. Like all the electrical components, everything is sent through metal. And the reason why these lights aren't working is because it's been all rusted out. So it's actually pretty crazy. Has to meet certain connector points, and you can see like here it's not meeting it. I'm assuming, yeah, that one part. Yep, right here, it's broken. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right here to here it's broken. I'm kind of curious if I sand this down and I reattach that connection, if it'll start working again. Oh yeah, that sounds like fun. Texas 4th of July. Looks like somebody tried to fix it once already. Those are all solid. That's not joining, so that's not going to. No, I don't think I can fix shit. We'll try. Where's that connector go to? Oh, that's so cool. That's right. Oh, that's so exciting. What's the due date? It is afternoon for me, Legend, so good afternoon. Nice. Okay. Nice springtime, baby. That's so cool. You're first, right? That's so exciting. Alright, this guy goes in where? Let me look at that light. I'm curious, what is the purpose of that piece? That's for sure the reason. Right in there. These are just points of contact that are in this guy. And you know, if I break it, it's already broken. Pretty cool how they did that, though. Alright, you need to come out, and you're going to me a booger. Thanks, Angelo. Hey, Raul. Hey, Earl. That's so exciting, though. Oh. Babies. I have a feeling this is going to fall apart on me, which I don't particularly care, but if I can get it apart, clean it up, I could make this work again. There's a possibility of that happening. You would have to lift up off there. The sole reason too. It's not able to connect. Don't you start your shit again. Bulb doesn't want to stay in. Well, I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I haven't been working on it since yesterday. Literally stopped yesterday when y'all saw me stop and decided to get back to it. We're either going to see if we can find one at the junkyard. I don't know. That's probably what we're going to do. But I need to tell Alex that I might be able to fix it. Like if he can't find the full lenses, you know, the full piece, I might be able to, if he brings it, fix it just from the inner parts. And I'll show you guys now. So right there's a circuit board. And you can see where that circuit board is being held down. I just removed a plastic piece that was kind of holding it. You can see the screw hole there. You can see how corroded it is right there, rusty, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just kind of curious. I mean, we work with rust all the time. I'm kind of curious if I can just clean that up, if that circuit board will still work. There's a possibility it might. So. Love how it silently unlocks. We are attached. Okay. That light's working. Good to see, that's fine. We need the... What light is that? That's going to be probably... busy. I'm confused. And we got nada, so I'm not getting that. Yeah, that's what I'll probably end up doing. If I can, we'll see. Hold on one second. Okay. All seems to be working to me. I don't know what those other lights are for though. Is it for reverse? No. It's working now. This must have been all it was. Unless there's another light he's talking about. The other main thing to fix is replace is the radiator fan. The motor actually is going bad, if you can hear that. Yeah. Well, this one doesn't have any smell to it. I can't say that I remember it having a smell to it before I shampooed the whole interior. I don't think it did. I've never noticed that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to all the car smells now, though. Oh, see you, Jacob. Thanks for the donation. I know you gotta work. I appreciate you. Whew, man. It is so hot out there. Hey, Mark. HIPAA. Let me go grab a metal brush too. Who is it? Man. A lot of people on here today, not a lot of people chatting. How's everybody doing today? Everybody in here. I don't ask very often, but if you guys can help me, I'm getting really close to 10,000 subscribers, and you would really help me out by subscribing. I'm not, like I said, I'm not that person who asks a lot. You know, I don't want to annoy you guys. It's not in my nature. Nothing much, just watching boring old me. Let's see if we can do anything here. What if that's completely obliterated, which it kind of looks like it might be. That side. This side doesn't want to move. Come on, you can do it without breaking. Leaving you. Oh, there you go. Pretty bad. I don't think there's any saving this, but doesn't hurt to try. Hi Jim, yes I do. ADC. Defibrillation. That's hilarious. This is the fault of a gasket leak. So we are going to have to address that issue. Red Lobster. That's silly. Oh, no, but thank you. I think they got a really good deal going on right now, too. Yeah, definitely not. But, I can tell you're an asshole. That one's pretty obvious. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Or maybe find somebody who actually gives a shit what you have to say. If I was a tweaker, maybe that would like hurt my feelings. Oh no, I'm a tweaker and you called me out. No. Just a lady who likes to try to fix old shit on old cars without spending $100 on replacing it, because it's cooler when you can fix it, you know what I mean? And apparently my lack of teeth, I know what the real thing is. It's because I'm skinny. I get it. I guess anybody who's skinny is going to be automatically called a tweaker, or who focuses on what they do for work. Does that make sense? Most tweakers I see don't have any teeth. They spend their time bent over with all their shit in their bag, sprawled around. They're trying to find whatever they're looking for. Hey, Randy, thanks. Oh, where'd he go? You know what? I don't know. I think it's because I get so many. Maybe I'm getting better at it, or maybe they just realize they're not going to get through to me. You know what I mean? I'll see you later, Javier. But they, seems to be lately, it's just like one-liners. Tweaker. You know what I mean? That's all you got. If you're going to be a troll, at least be good at it. You know what I mean? Hi, Peter. Texas. Tweezers for that. Might as well put the other end of it. This probably didn't do shit, but why not try? I am cleaning, or attempting to clean, circuit board and different various parts on a brake light of a Mercedes. This is the last step before replacing it. I like fixing shit, just because I like it, you know. Other people think it's a waste of time, but I like it, so that's why I waste my time. It's pretty cool how they wire, you know, how they wire this, how they get electricity to the bulbs. It's not, I mean, they use a plug, but then from there, there's a whole like runway of metal that reaches its way. So it might be a little dark. Hold on. So the plug goes here, and then you can see these like runways of metal, and the lights go here, here, and these two are still in. And the electricity actually travels through here somehow. I mean, it's metal, so pretty cool, man. There's a series of circuit boards. Everything's okay except for one. And it's got rust and oxidization on it. Just attempting to see if I knock that off, if the light will start working. And if it does, then I just saved $100. So. Very true, Matthew. Yeah, and if you don't try, you'll never know if you can, you know, do it. So I figure since it's going to be junked out anyways, if I can't fix it, why not tinker with it and see if I can? That's how you learn. You know? I can tell you already realize that. I'm just saying it for everybody else who might not. I'm not going to assume whether people know or don't know. Just like some people assume that I'm a tweaker, which I'm not. Purely based on that I'm, what, skinny? Unusual? Focus on my work that I'm doing? Do shit that not a lot of girls like to do? I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm still going to do it. Because I like it. And I don't give a shit what people think. Obviously, since I'm on here doing it. Hey, Mary. Y'all better watch out. My reinforcements have come. She's been on vacation, but she's back. Oh, that's because the rain came back in full force and messed it up again, so I didn't show that, and I gotta replace it again. It's a good thing that I used a crappy door. Though I will replace it. For the time being, it works better than the other door. We can't close it again, but I have to wait for rainy season to kind of end I got the roof to where it's not raining everywhere again. It's just like a little bit dripping in the bathroom. But until rainy season's over, I don't feel comfortable with buying a new door. So once rainy season's over, I'm going up there and like permanently fixing everything. Exactly, Dale. I don't know. It's not for everybody, you know, but it's fun for me. Definitely see the connection right here would be F. How freaking cool would it be if I fixed this? And I'd have to put some OSFO on there to keep it from happening again, but... And it'll probably happen again, but... It's my learning experience. You know, that it is sad. I don't want people to feel like that. I try to get along with everybody, you know. I even try to make friends out of some of the people who talk that way to me, you know, because it's coming from a place of usually like self-loathing, you know. And we all are pretty critical. We're critical enough on ourselves, let alone like when other people come in and try to be that way, you know? It's like you're not doing yourself any favors by picking on somebody else. It's not gonna make you feel better about yourself in the long run. You might think you got one up on somebody, but in the end you're still, you know, a dirtbag for doing it. But I believe that people can reform and be, you know, cut it the fuck out. Like, stop it. You know? Yeah, I don't think this has any saving. It just moved and did a crunchy. We'll try. There you are. All right, Stephen. Good to see you too, honey. There's really no sense. I'm like one of the last people, not out of the whole world, but I mean, seriously, I'm actually really, really nice. Picking on somebody like me is, you know, go pick on somebody who deserves it, like some other asshole. You know, find somebody, if you're a troll, find another troll and pick on them. Maybe that'll make you feel better. Picking on a nice person, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to do you any favors. It's a taillight for a Mercedes. I mean, you could technically call it our car. It's on our lot. We have the title for it. Is it our like regular driving car? No, it's like a flipper car. I agree, Peter. Nobody deserves that shit. I don't even care if you're an a-hole. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. And people, it amazes me that people are surprised how cruel and insensitive people in this world can be when you see, so many people acting like that to others. What I love on here is I see a lot of people standing up for me and for others when I'm treated or other people are treated poorly, because that's what we should do. We should, we should let them know, you already know, but we're still going to tell you. It's not okay to act like that. Silence is acceptance. I appreciate you guys. I don't think that's going to do shit, but I'm not going to waste any more time on it. So, let's go. Metal didn't break, the plastic broke. Try. Other parts that are good on there can be sold, but I'm not worried about that right obviously had a failure in the gasket. Hey, Grumpy. Put these tools away. I was hoping that would work, but I kind of knew it wouldn't. It's too bad. was quick. What kind of cable are you talking about? Okay. I kind of figured that's what you're talking about. The happy boys. I can go outside. glad you did. There's a lot of things that you think are harder and scarier to do until you do them, you know. Sometimes with a smartphone you can pay certain things directly. Popos on bikes. Wonder what they're up to. Oh, they think they're hiding. Not hiding from me. Sorry, I had to send hubby a message. Not that he ever speeds, but yeah, he is an awesome guy. I'm actually glad that those guys are here because too many people speed. Oh, there he goes. He's gonna get somebody. He's gonna get somebody right now. One down. Who was it? I can't see. Somebody got it. Woo! Nice shot. I think y'all should hold out for the real winners, though. There's some. I'll even let them hide behind one of the cars. I'll set up the cars for them if they want. Some of these people, oh my gosh. We did so many accidents out front, pedestrian shit. I'm just tired of it. And people are going like ridiculously fast. I'm talking about like 200 miles per hour fast. You're right. Launch. I mean, like, launch. I wish one of them would come over here. I'd tell him. You park over here anytime. You tell me how you want it hidden. Oh, there he goes again. It's all in the way you crossed. Oh, no, maybe he's joining his guy. You got one left. He's joining his guy. Hey, Trucker Tom. Which one has the donuts? I'm assuming the one that hasn't left yet. I really do wish they would hold out though, because it's they can come over here and ask me when's the worst times. Let's see. Sometimes now, well, it was more earlier. It's like more 1 o'clock, 1:30 when they're trying to rush back from lunch, or just before rush hour, or just after rush hour. That motorcyclist definitely saw him.
He's got 2 of them pulled up.
All 3 of them were right there. There's still one of them over there.
One there, the other one just was going up through, and they had one that was pulled over up further.
In the matter of 5
bricks.
In the matter of 5 minutes, I saw them. I wish that they would hold out for the people who are really doing bad stuff.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see, there's no craziness, but there's craziness that happens often enough. I would even tell them they can hide between the cars here if they promise to get the real fuckers, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's guys here that
they have to be in sight to make it legal?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, we can make them in sight-ish.
Well, all they gotta do is have their front wheel out.
Oh, well, yeah.
And they can see them.
At a car lot,
But
it's
see how
nothing.
he's sitting behind that post bump? You can see them when you get up close to them.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
It's nothing better than a car lot to hide in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to. What's he doing?
Sitting there, probably listening to his other 2 out there on the radio. In case they need backup.
Yeah.
There was a cop car. He was flying. I just come from over like 44th Street. So yeah, it might be a. You can't even tell anymore because they run them unmarked cars like that, just like that Jeep. They have Cadillacs and shit that they run.
They're prepping for 4th of July weekend is what they're doing.
Yeah.
Let me ruin y'all's day so you can't afford the fireworks.
Yeah, can't afford nothing. It's bad enough. Well, I'll tell you what though. There's the ones they ought to get. Them little just like that right there.
Oh, he looked. Oh, he's gonna get it too. You gotta get it. Woo! Get it, boy! Get it! Yeah! Don't die doing it. Wonder if he knows he's fucked. He got an electric. He's getting an electric bike.
Yep. And them some bitches too, man. I think they should have to pay taxes like we do on our cars and stuff.
They don't?
No. You don't even have to tag them.
Oh, what do you mean
The electric bikes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I agree.
And they do like 40 mile an hour, 50 mile an hour.
Oh yeah.
But we have to pay taxes
They go
on the
faster
road
than
and
that.
all that shit.
They go 70 miles per hour now.
Well, and that the ones I want to fucking
Like the one that guy had, I bet it goes 70 miles per hour. And they go up to that fast. That's the crazy part.
Did you watch it, man? They're doing wheelies and all kinds of shit down the road, just facing the wrong direction and stuff.
There's a whole group of kids that come and they'll be doing wheelies down the road.
And they're the ones I'd like to see them catch.
Yeah.
But anyways, I stopped because the 16th to the 22nd, I will not be around.
Okay.
going to New York and Connecticut.
Okay.
So I'm going to be gone for like a week. So I just figured I'd let y'all know.
He's hanging out with one of his friends before he goes off back to Italy right now.
Oh, they're still here?
Yeah. Well, the son's going to stay for a bit longer, but the father, he's leaving.
Cool. Well, I mean, hell, man, you need that shit, you know?
Oh, they love it here. He loves it here. First time he's been here, the father, he loves it.
What's not to love about America?
No,
I mean, we have so much shit here, man. That's why I can't understand why people want to go
You can't do that over there.
overseas.
You can't do that over there.
No? And only whatever a vehicle's made, that's what it has to stay at. That's
Completely stock.
good, though. That's good, though. I like them like that, though. Man, there's so many Jeeps that look similar to yours. Except for they don't have the horns on the hood and stuff. But the different colored lights and all chopped up and fixed up like that.
Yep. That's the way they should be. All of them. I wouldn't care.
Oh, I know. I like them. My neighbor, she got a Jeep only because her lesbian friends got cool Jeeps. So she went out and bought a brand new one. But I'm like, why would you want a Jeep if you don't take it off-road or do anything with it?
I don't understand.
You just drive, four-wheel drive, and you don't go off-road. And the thing, she's always got it polished up.
It's called a pavement
The
princess.
wheels all fucking shiny.
Pavement princess, that's what it is. There's also another name for it.
And then she got ducks in them. And I was thinking that was shit to do with gay people.
What, the ducks?
Yeah.
No.
And my sister set me straight.
It's a
No,
Jeep
that's
thing.
because people like your Jeep, so they put a duck on it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, really? That's cool. She said she come out one day and there was a big, huge duck on the damn. Yeah. A lot of them. I see them all over. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Were you videoing?
Yep.
Uh,
Always.
and here I'm talking.
You're fine. They love it. Look, he gave you American flags, American Eagle with American flag, and Jeep time. That's Grumpy. He's a vet.
I love Jeeps, man. In fact, I'm waiting for when the old boy has this auction because his friend died and left all this stuff with no, so they have to go through all the rigmarole, and he's got no willies
Oh, nice. Yeah.
sitting there, and I started helping him work on it and stuff. I changed the distributor and all that stuff in it because he put electronic ignition and stuff in it. And we ran new gas lines, all that stuff. But before we could get it fired up, he ended up passing away. So I was like, "Shit."
Well, I'm sure he's driving a Willys up there somewhere
Hell
now.
yeah, man. And I grew up, my dad had an old CJ5. And then when I got older, I had a CJ2A that I used for plowing.
Totally different
Oh, Willys.
nowadays.
Hell yeah.
I prefer the four door, safer.
Yeah. Well, they're wider now than they were back then.
It's more. This is more bottom heavy.
Yeah. More
It's
stable.
harder to flip this, and it's got a lot more. I mean, I've got curtain airbags, everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even with the doors off, I've got some safety features that'll help me out.
Ours, I remember my old man, we'd go into scout. We used to be a scout leader and go into a scout meeting and go around the corner and have that Jeep up on two wheels, that old CJ5. Woo, scared the hell out of us. Because we didn't have roll bars or none of that shit, but he had canvas top, with canvas doors and everything. But that thing was badass. And it was old enough, it had the 3 gear shifters on the floor.
I had fun going through puddles the other day.
Oh, I bet.
That was fun.
Get to get the truck dirty and you.
Yeah. Well, it was a lot more dirty because then I went through cleaner puddles the next day.
Plus all this damn rain.
Well, yeah, we had a ton of rain, and then like everything was flooded just for the first 30 minutes because it came down so fast. I was just having fun, you know. Because with those tires, you go through the water, you slip and slide, you know.
Oh yeah.
They're not really meant to grip anything but mud. So
That thing would be the best thing, man. It'd be going down the Redneck Yacht Club.
absolutely.
They don't call it that no more.
Well, I take it down to
Camping and everything there now.
yep. I love
Where
that
before
place.
there wasn't no camping and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, they're supposed to have a big to-do down there for the 4th of July.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's pretty decent size.
I've never been there. I wanted to go, but
Oh, you gotta go.
they wouldn't let 2 or 3 wheel motorcycles or nothing in there before. If it wasn't 4-wheel or 4-wheel drive, you couldn't.
Yeah, so pretty much same goes. They don't let monster trucks in there. They don't want people tearing it up. They don't really let trucks in there, but I have seen a few get by, you know, sneak through, because they let you pull in and people swim or go, you know, with the 4-wheelers.
Yep.
And they have like a special spot for dirt bikes, and then but they let Jeeps. So, and they let the side by sides. Yeah. Well, because we don't tear it up. We just
Right.
have fun, you know. We go through the puddles like
Sliding
anybody
around
else.
in the mud. and
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah, but the big trucks were causing too much work for them. You know, they've got big equipment to kind of.
Yeah, the ones with the tires this damn tall and this
Mhm.
and that wide with the big old tractor grips,
Yep.
digging
Yeah.
ruts.
Exactly, and it was breaking down everybody else because nobody or people couldn't tell. You know, 1 second the water would be like maybe this deep, and then the next second it'd be like this deep.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
the sippy holes, man, on
Exactly.
the swamp buggy races.
You know.
That's one thing I want to see though. In swamp buggy races, but they
Oh,
only
yeah.
have them like 2 or 3 times a year here.
Yeah.
'Cause I like that, man. They even take the queen, the chick that wins the whatever swamp buggy queen or whatever. They pick her ass up and throw her in the water. I like shit like that.
Me too.
And they have Jeeps and stuff like that with the big snorkels on them because that's the way it is. They go up, they're up in shallow water, and next thing you know, man, they're up to here and sitting in the sea.
I'm real careful about how deep I go through, but I have a snorkel
Comes right out the side right there.
right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Because all the water goes flooding into the engine compartment, and I've got fender liners and everything. It just holds water in there longer, and then you're just gonna get more inside the air, you know.
Yeah, once
the
you
intake.
spray them down so the wires and all that stuff don't get wet and shored out.
Yeah, everything's pretty contained anymore with newer vehicles.
Yeah. So I told my friend about his Bronco. I said, dude, man, it got flooded at his house. I said, that would be the truck you want to fix because they're made for off-road. They're made for being in the mud and the water. And
Yeah,
stuff.
there's
That's
not a
why
lot-
all their shit's sealed.
There's not a lot exposed anymore. I mean, there is, but there isn't.
Yeah, because the box, it's the computer box like in a Bronco like that he had. It's all sealed. Yeah.
But I
It's
mean,
all sealed up and stuff. Yeah.
you barely see any wires. Everything's covered. Everything's, you know, goes to a
Well, you
connector.
gotta have to get some.
Yeah. If you look right here, this is. I mean, it's got.
Yeah, and then there's seals and rubber seals
Exactly.
down in there.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's 100%, but you can have fun. Look all fun.
Yeah, the fans blow the stuff up in here.
Yeah, it's called full send when it hits it that hard.
Yeah. That's when you know you're getting on it.
Yeah.
I wasn't laughing. Hey, you're doing pretty good getting these tires more down, though.
I know. It's about time I need new ones. It's 'cause
Pretty
I-
soon, at least it's enough to get the rain out, the water out. I see people run them in and they get them down almost nothing. And
I won't do that. Is
They're
it?
hydroplaning. I don't understand why it flipped.
Yep, I'm almost there. Almost there. I think one more good mud and run, and then I'll think you get be safe on. Maybe the end of the year I'll be able to afford new tires. Because I drive them every day, so they get worn down. They're not for street, really. They are, and they aren't.
They're not more like snow and mud.
Yeah. Yeah, they do real good in mud. Still got enough to go mud in it.
And the snow, because it keeps it lightweight, so it keeps you up on top. It just brings the top layer.
And when I go mudding, I'll let some of the air out, and then I'll have more tread on the sides.
Yeah.
And when I'm ready to leave, I'll just fill it back up with the compressor.
That's what I did with my Bronco. I took a round tube, steel tube, and made it into a bumper, and then capped the head, made it into a pressure tank, air tank.
Nice. Nice.
So you fill it up before you go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that way there, pop the bead off, jack it up, get the bead broken back out to where it belongs, and then shoot, airline.
Yeah. Well, I've got the train horn, so I put an extra, all compressor tanks always have an extra couple spots.
That's what I want. I gotta get them pound ass home.
So I just pulled, because I got enough line
Oh, hell yeah.
that I can fill up anybody, fill up myself, and then the compressor.
Now I want to get me some straight train. Man, put my truck in the Harley.
Something like that.
Well, there was that little, I'm gonna get them little round ones they got. They can just as loud and slow. But they go out of bike. They're dual.
I've seen them. Yeah, they're not as loud as that. Not as, but they're pretty loud. Because
Yeah.
I had those before I had these. Yeah.
What'd you do with your old ones?
Oh, they rotted
They
and
cracked out?
yeah.
I'm gonna buy a set when I get back off of vacation. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause
It's safer that way, especially on a bike.
well, it's loud and it's bright. Well, it's just old people, man. They're on their pills and they're going to bingo and talking on the phone. I'm going to get the hell off the phone.
Well, and just their reaction, their timing isn't good.
I didn't see you. Well, I can light up LaGuardia with my headlights.
Yeah.
'Cause I got LEDs on the front.
A lot
plus
of
my
times,
headlight.
the same headlights that we have on the Jeeps, they're the same ones that go on those motorcycles.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's the same exact.
Yeah. In fact, I bought a headlight for my bike, but it was a year older, so the headlight was bigger, and mine's only a 5" I think, or 6". The other one was a 7". So I gave it to my friend for his old clunker. He said, "Man, that son of a bitch is bright."
Next time you got to get a new one. You might get a cheaper deal for twofers. Look for Jeeps.
Yeah. Well, I went out to that 4-wheel drive place out there on Clark. They're so expensive.
Yeah, I go on Amazon. You get it much cheaper that way.
That's what my friend says. Oh, you should go online. Go online. I said, yeah, but then they ask for credit card numbers. I've already had my identity stolen twice.
Yeah,
So I'm real skittish about doing
I
that.
am too, but someone like Amazon, you're pretty safe.
But another thing he told me too, just go get a prepaid card. So if you know how much it's going to cost, you just put that on that card and use that card.
Yeah.
Because he don't never had no problems and stuff like that. I always do. I don't know why.
I always have two accounts. And one of them's for if I have to buy something from a site I'm not really sure about, and I only put enough in there.
Yeah.
And then if it does get scanned, whatever, then I just turn it off and
Yeah. Throw the card away. Because they did
yeah,
that.
and I just get a new card, but it works every time.
Because they did that to me, even at the gas pumps.
So then I'll still have my normal card, so I won't be out of luck,
And I used my debit card at a gas pump once, and it had a scanner in it.
Well, see, I can move money easily on my bank app from one to the other. I have two separate accounts with the same bank.
Well, that's what the lady at the bank said, oh, we'll fix that, don't worry. We'll get you your money back and everything. They called me the next morning on the phone. Said, did you do this? Because they had one charge for $1, and then another one for $175.
That's what they do. They test it out with the dollar
And
one
I'm
first.
going, are you freaking
Yeah, to
kidding
see
me?
if it works.
Yeah.
I just got a letter from being scammed. I forgot from who it was. It was like, I don't remember what it was, but they gave you my money back on it. So
Yeah, they did mine too. They gave me the $175 back. I was like, cool.
yeah.
Because I couldn't afford it back then. Now, oh, shit, I'm going on vacation.
16th through the 22nd.
16th through the 22nd. I should be back the 22nd.
Okay. I'll let Alex know.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, because I just wanted to let him know because if I'm my luck, I'll be gone like last time 4 years ago when I did a vacation. And people are calling me and I go, I told you guys I was going to be gone for the summer.
Change your voicemail or something.
And I don't even know how I put mine on there to start with. It's strange. I mean, of course, I drank when I first got my phone. So.
Usually you have a spot on your phone that says call your voicemail, and then it'll have all the options and you can listen to it. You hit like 8 for whatever it is for changing your message.
I got to find out how to get it off of French or some shit to English. How I did that, I have no idea either.
I would call the phone company for that.
Because it wouldn't let me, change it. Well, my phone company couldn't even change it. He didn't know how.
Huh. That's weird.
I'm going, well, that's pretty shitty. But that's the only thing that comes up. French, it's got my picture, and then it's got, I don't know what it says underneath it.
Maybe it's under phone settings. It might be under phone settings.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know, I'm tech-tarded.
A lot of people are.
Bye, hon. Enjoy your day.
All right, you too. Take care. What up, tornado? Grab some parts. Bring them over to this table. That's okay. We can try to be soft. You never know. They might ask for forgiveness later and become actually decent people. You never know. Boys will be boys sometimes. Oh, thanks, Tornado. I appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm. The more people I got, as far as bucks. YouTube don't pay me, but like a few cents a month. I only get paid through donations, really. Even when I was popping out those shorts videos quite a bit, I was only getting maybe 50 cents a month. So that's why you don't see much of those anymore. I was getting more subscribers, so I do need to make some videos. Appreciate the love. We do prefer English in here if you can use a translator. I'm sure you have good intentions, but there's a lot of people who don't. So if we don't know what you're saying, we don't know what other people could be reading. Guessing in the next 2 to 3 weeks or sooner, maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. Might be longer. I'm going to be hitting 10K subscribers. That'll be cool. That would definitely be cool. Alright, let me grab the other pieces. These are done. Giveaway? What do I give away? Half our shit got destroyed when the ceiling caved in. Figure it. Maybe I'll hit 10K by the time I do the off-roading fun day. Hey, Ashu. I don't even own any Lady Mac swag. Like, I have my own personal thermos, and I think hubby has one t-shirt. That's it. And I gotta figure out my Shopify account because it's locked. Send me anything until I get that stuff to you. I just gotta get my shit together. Every time I seem to want to be able to do it and have, you know, a little bit extra cash on hand, shit happens. Then I'd have to figure out how to, I don't have a computer, get that roulette wheel, you know, I don't know, it just doesn't sound, I'll figure something out. Actually, you're silly. I'm always on one. You're always too kind to me, Grumpy. But honestly, like, how would I even pick a winner? Don't have, you know, computer. Figure out something like that with my tablet. we're not going to do any more of these Biagina custom builds. I said that the first time. Because I knew I'd be the one to do the plastic again. It's annoying. It really is. It takes forever to get this stuff right. Yeah, it's been monetized for a while. It only took 2 months, I think it was, before I became monetized from the beginning. That doesn't mean YouTube gives you much money. That just means that you can accept donations and then they'll give you like not even a cent for each view on only shorts videos. Walks by, you get a creepy freaking look. Alright. Give me a moment while I go get something. keep that right there. Give me another second. This girl don't play creepy games. Don't give me creepy looks and then act like you can buy something when you clearly cannot. Wasn't born yesterday. Had to make sure this girl was not alone anymore. I'm never alone. I just made sure my company was closer. Yeah, Marco. I'll get right on that. I think you should hold your breath. Wait for that to happen. While you're doing that, step out in traffic. Hi, Kelly. What point would that be? I think it's pretty pointless to ask something like that to somebody who's on YouTube. It being a child-friendly program and all, you know. Seeing as I would lose my channel if I did anything like that. Plus I have more self-respect. So I would like to know what good point that is. Thank you. We'll just take it as you meant my good point of that he should hold his breath, you know, and wait for that to happen. I like that. I'm sanding plastic. Interior console pieces for a custom build, Theogena. And I am over it. Can't wait to be done. I can't stop you, honey. Go ahead. If it's rude, you might get booted. This is just what you wear when you're in Florida and it's hot and you're outside working in it. People tend to wear jeans when they work, you know, work outside with cars and such, where they wear something that'll protect their legs, and tank tops to stay cool. They were only here for 5 minutes before they went after people, but I'm upset that they went after, like, stupid shit, not the people, you know. I wanted to go over there and tell them, can you be a little bit more patient and get the fuckers that really deserve to get pulled over out here? Like, wait till 5, 6 o'clock. They could even use my live stream to kind of set up. Once you hear the whoa, set up down the way and get ready for them. Max. Tim. It's going okay. Get you, Kelly. Huh? Yeah, good. This girl don't play. If I'm alone, I'll make sure I'm not alone. My husband's like, good for you. Oh, no worries, Grumpy. Is he fishing right now? We have several cars here. Sam's detail stuff. And we use chemical guys. We're not doing as much detailing as we were before. It's not really the location for that. So I would have to say, unfortunately, no. We don't have the like space for that kind of thing until we get the roof fixed, because we got issues with rain. Please don't come in and retract your messages. I'm sorry that you feel that way about yourself. You know, it's not really good. Maybe you should talk to somebody about that. You wanna go inside, Eddie? Here. Here you go. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're just not in the position for it right now. Yep, my Jeep. My Jeep is my favorite. That one. That's a pretty broad question. When it comes to fixing anything that has been damaged because of an accident, you have to see it in person. But I would have to say, yeah, because roofs are typically pretty thin, and usually if you got roof damage from an accident, you're going to have to replace the whole roof. And it might not be worth it on that vehicle, you know. But that would entail welding and putting and removing windshields and yeah, back glass, etc. Usually, I mean, it all depends on what's wrong with it, how it was damaged. Like, people try to get me to like give them like a price or an estimate on stuff like that, or like paint jobs. You can't do that. Everything costs different depending on the situation. And each paint has a different price too. And I can't tell you, only the paint store can tell you how much it costs for your specific paint code. Yeah, I got it fixed. Yeah, it was phantom battery issues. Battery would act just fine, and then it would go, you know, I forget what it was called, specific internal issue, but yeah, it was covered under warranty, which expires in August, so that was a lucky timing. Depends on lots of different factors. Type of car, the type of metal, you know, how it exactly got damaged, all that. I don't know. I mean, we've got cars on the lot that don't run. We've I've got cars on the lot that don't run. That would be the most expensive car if, you know, they were finished, which would only need a couple, you know, $1,000 to finish. It's just a matter of timing. I can't really tell you that. And then it's all in perspective too. Some rest mods will go for 50, some rest mods will go for 150, depends on what people want to spend at the auction. Our business is very variable. We don't have any Lamborghinis here, you know. As pretty as they are, 1955 Thunderbird is not, you know, the priciest car on the lot. Very, you know, surprises people, but it really all depends. I'd say as far as running cars, they're all going to be behind me. It's going to be my Jeep, that Land Rover, that C10. Other than that, I mean, it's all relative. And so they're all running. 65 Mustang will be worth a pretty penny when it's finished. It's in the back. Oh, thank you, Peaches. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I gotta get some water. You're welcome, King. I'm sanding. Do you want to come outside or not? Come on. Yeah? There you go. Cat. She wants in and out, in and out. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's why. Full restoration, that Jaguar would cost about $45,000 to $50,000. How much would it cost to do it? Close to $100,000. We have a different kind of business. That's why I'm like, I can't even go into details on some of this stuff as far as pricing. You can't put a price on it until it's fully finished, and then depending on how much money it takes to put in it, you know. We've got several rare cars here. We get different stuff all the time. I hope it would be, I don't know. That's a hubby question, and he's indisposed at the moment. We've got an Alpha Julia Spider here. Fiat 500. I don't know. Got an old Mercury. Can't remember, 1940s in the back. Maybe that would be it. I'm not sure. When he comes back, I'll let you know. I'm speaking the same language you're speaking. Or you're typing. Don't ask silly questions. Yeah, I stop working all the time. fishing later? I don't know. I thought about it, but I don't know if the weather is going to be right for it. They're pretty much the same thing. In fact, they are the same thing. Very difficult question. Just like many countries, there are different dialects, different slang, different accents. If you want to get down to specifics, I'm from Florida. So I've probably got a Florida accent. That's in the United States. So I'm probably speaking English. So, yeah, for sure. I tried to fix it. You can't fix it. I pulled the circuit board out that's there and it's completely corroded, destroyed. Yeah. But I'm sure this worked. Yeah, it'll work out. But no, it was lighting up. But the other side, here. See if the other side works. You should care. Okay, maybe you were, I want to see what buttons you were pushing, so see if it's working. Yeah, I would show you the 4D Smart if I didn't lose connection every time I go back. It was already disconnected. Yeah, I don't, maybe a fuse blew. I'll have to check the fuses again.
Okay.
car are we taking?
I did it with Panda. And one thing that she did, she did the drive by and to lower the mulch.
Yeah, it was carrot. Yep. You'll have to give me a moment. Kind of get shit done. We've got 2 pieces left. Complete is the 40s Merc. It's complete. It just, I think the hurricane took out some of the windows, and it's got heavy patina on it. Like, it's definitely a project, but it's got the motor and everything. It's got the seats. It's all put together. Well, it's got all the chrome and everything. That stuff is in the back seat. Other than that, yeah. Why don't be so demanding? Because it's rude. I gotta get work done. This pays my bills more than, you know. YouTube does not pay my bills. Donations pay some of them. But yeah. It might be more responsive if I was making a decent wage on here, but YouTube doesn't really pay. You call 50 cents a month for your shorts videos money, then yeah, no. It ain't working for me. Yeah, it's definitely worth buying if you're into project. But as far as being demanding, that type of view, yeah, I guess you would be correct on that. Yeah. I'm very American. My attitude probably wouldn't get along very well in other countries, but that's a good thing. I'd rather not. doing okay. How about you? Have I ever come to India? No. Nope, if everybody's demanding over there, I don't want to. I like that kind of attitude. Actually, the people that I've met here that are from India are pretty darn nice. And not demanding. That also depends. I'll say the majority. Definitely must be like a certain area kind of thing. How much? I forget. I think we're asking 4 or 5 foot. That plus transportation. Which you'd have to figure out yourself. I don't know where you're at. No, I know. That's why I said, like, I guess it's probably one of those things that depends on where specifically. Just like my husband talks about, like, Italy, some people from certain parts of Italy are, like, very rude and will take advantage of you, and other parts, not so much. No, I've never been to India. Tim, I'll try to remember I'll make a short video on the Mercury, because every time I go back there, I lose connection, so, like, every single time, so there's no point in me even trying to show you. I'll take a short video of it. Put some details in there. I think it's pretty cool. It would make a good rat rod too, that's for sure. But I'm into that kind of thing, so of course I would say that. It would also be nice to make it, like, perfect again too. American redneck, exactly. Trucker Tom, you're funny. Hi, Linda. I am sanding interior car parts, getting them ready to paint. What are you doing? Yeah, I like rat rods. They're easier, for sure. But you still gotta take care of certain stuff, you know, so it doesn't fall apart. Thanks. What kind of money is that anyway? Can you just give me 2 cents to thank you? To say you like my boobs? Do I like your name? Well, Linda's a good name. You're right, Grumpy. And people would be using like big ass trucks that are meant to pull fifth wheels and putting 50 cows in the place where the fifth wheel hitch goes. I'm sure I'm not the first one to think about that. Oh, thank you. You too, Ashu. What's up, Highlander? Oh, Tim, you're speaking my language. That's what I've been styling my 1963 Chrysler 300. I already have the red interior. It's going to be like a Dracula style. I did, thank you. Yes, you're a sweetheart. I think we have a saying for it. Bring it on. Or chimey. My favorite song. Then we lit up your world like the 4th of July. That's another good one. Fuck around, find out. How you doing, Walnut? It's good to see you. You'll see where some of them are bad. People don't usually reveal everything. Hey, Mama Savin. My favorite music, typically country. You too, honey. Seven, and she's still sweet as pie. got the patience of an angel. I have no idea. I don't watch other YouTube channels that often. That's good for you. I'm glad your channel's doing good, Mr. Sports. My dream truck? I mean, if you want to call my Jeep a truck, I already have it. I don't know, Naveen. I don't know. I already have my dream vehicles right there to answer the other person's question. Hey, Art of Pain, how you doing? Thank you, sweetheart. You're always so nice. You always cheer me up. I'm still working on these plastic cases. This is the last one now. Yes, it's mine. It's my everyday driver. $91. That one. Hey Timmy, doing pretty good. How are you doing? Well, we try. I don't know about beautiful. Hurricane keeps on messing with us, but we try to have fun here. I got a thing for skulls, skeletons. Oh, I forgot I left this here. Oh, absolutely. Thanks, Tim. You appreciate it. It helps. I'm getting closer and closer to 10K. Excited. Do you want me to leave these here? So it doesn't get blown on the ground. Of course you can, Mama 7. He does. A lot of it got washed off the other day. Let's have a little bit of puddle fun. Puddles! I like puddles. I like them a little bit too much. The Eagles, you know, I can't remember from previous years if this same time of year they kind of moved off. Maybe because of all the storms, maybe from the heat, it's too hot up there. It could be from the construction work that's been going on down there also, but I'm not sure. I think it's because it's too hot, personally. So they vacated for the time being. Hopefully they'll come back. But usually they come back after summer. He looks much better with a lot more mud on him. I can't wait to go mudding this month. What does that mean? This car must be deportated? You're so sweet. Highlander, there's no Lincoln Town Car here. No, I believe what you're talking about is the Monte Carlo with the custom cloud kit. Or if you're talking about, was it a Lincoln? The black chop top one that came here for the starter to get fixed. That got fixed and it went away. Yeah, it was Lincoln. I don't think I did. I think I responded to it twice now. Let me look. Yeah, you put it twice now. I said thank you very much. Maybe I'm cutting out to you, Ashley. I don't know. I saw it twice, you silly. You don't have to keep on putting it. into a Yoda. Hi, Robert. I mean, I'm in Florida, so a couple hours away. Looks like you're one of those people who judges people by first 5 seconds you see it. It's not a very smart move, dude. I am not. I have a husband. No. Canopy. Thank you, Timmy. I appreciate that. Thank you, sweetheart. I got your message loud and clear. You're always super sweet. Yes, Grumpy is loyal. Loyal to the bone. Gustavo, how you doing, honey?
Louisiana.
You wanna take the Jeep?
Yeah. You got everything you need? Jeep time. Yes. Hey, hold on one second. around the corner. This neighborhood I tried to help out after the hurricane. Because who can sleep after a fucking hurricane that ends at 3 a.m. in the morning? Not I. There were trees down all over the roads back here in front of people's driveways. I was just yanking on trees and everything with the Jeep. Put it to some good use. Oh, I'm sorry. Does the turning radius suck ass on that thing? Yes, it does. Oh, where's he going? You turning in the wrong driveway? Is that what it... Ah! Wrong house. There you go. Are you putting it in? Full cage than there is house. That's the house, and see the pool cage goes all the way back there. Oh, and they've got a gorgeous, huge, oh, that was nice. Did you see the inside of there? Yes, he's in the passenger seat. boxes. Gustavo asked if we were getting burgers. I said nope, but we're getting boxes. Huh? Burgers.
Nothing.
His poor place. Did I tell you I found where he moved? There have been black butterflies everywhere. They're probably moths. They're probably not butterflies. That's it. rusted and destroyed. Bye, Mama Seven. I wonder how many people have driven off into that. It actually drops off pretty far to the right. What is that, a good like 15, 20 feet? That's pretty deep. Oh, the cat. Oh my goodness. He went in the gutter. It's the kitten. It's cute. Nice. careful where you fish around here. These guys, I was going to show them a real quick view before the phone cut off, because you know it's going to cut off in there. So the phone will probably cut off when I go in the building, but I'll try to show you guys some cool stuff. Let me face it my way so I don't reveal where we are. And yeah, so when it cuts out, that'll probably be the end of it. I'll try to keep it going a little bit, but okay. I'm still watching this side. All right. Passenger driver. Don't drool. Just for color's sake, this one's my favorite. Told you I was going to take you somewhere special. This one's pretty cool too. Hold on, I can't show you stuff that has names on it. As far as the eye can see, peoples. You got Range Rover, Jags, Bentleys, Junkyard. This is where all your crashed death vehicles. I'm pretty sure that's a death vehicle. There's got to be some biohazard in there somewhere. Bam. Yeah, I think it was 7. Have fun back here. It'll buff out, yeah. Nothing like the smell of swamp, hurricane, fucking trucks and cars and tell you, they have a smell, I promise. I can smell it. Oh, I got a cool picture of this freaking thing. How fucking cool is that? It was cooler when they had like old car parts rusty stacked all around it. This is where all the rich people's cars go to die. Mostly Jaguars. Alex is probably wondering where I went. I got lost. It's probably going to cut out, but we're going to go look at some more stuff. Hey, hey. How you doing? How much? Looking around. How cool is it? Alright. Show you a little bit more. Pretty cool, huh? I know. I pick up my chin too. Alright, my peoples, I'm going to sign off. I love you guys. You guys have a good one. I'm going to lose service in 2 seconds. Oh, this is where all the car parts go to die too. And there's plenty more where that came from. All right, love you guys. Peace.